What's up, scoopers, and welcome back to the channel. We've got massive news dropping today, starting with the Man of Steel himself. Are you wondering when you'll be able to stream the brand new Superman movie from your couch? We've got the inside track on when David Corenswet and James Gunn's DC blockbuster is expected to land on HBO Max, and the clues point to a very specific date that might surprise you. But wait, there's more box office buzz. While Superman is raking in the dough worldwide, we're breaking down its North American performance. Is it landing in the top spots we expected, or has it fallen short of some iconic DC predecessors? We've got the numbers that show exactly where James Gunn's reboot stands against titans like Wonder Woman and the Batman. And speaking of James Gunn, he's just dropped a bombshell that has the entire DC universe buzzing. Get ready, because the DCU's first villain on the scale of Marvel's Thanos is officially confirmed to be on the way, and it's going to force some unlikely alliances. Who could this universe-shaking antagonist be, and what does it mean for the future of Superman and Lex Luthor? This incredible team-up is set to be the centerpiece of the upcoming Man of Tomorrow film, with production reportedly kicking off soon. We're dissecting all the hints James Gunn has dropped about this massive threat and the epic showdown ahead. Stick around, because this is the news you've been waiting for. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single detail. Superman's HBO Max arrival. The 77-day countdown begins. Even before the ink is dry on its box office success, the question on everyone's mind is, when can we stream Superman at home? Well, buckle up, because Warner Bros. Release patterns are giving us a crystal-clear picture. Despite Marvel dropping 3 films, DC's Superman soared to the top as the highest-grossing superhero movie of the year, proving its massive profitability. Following its stellar theatrical run, the focus has shifted to its streaming debut on HBO Max. To pinpoint this date, we're looking at Warner Bros.' recent strategy. Films like Final Destination, Bloodlines, Sinners, a Minecraft movie, and Mickey 17 all landed on the streamer exactly 77 days after their cinema release. This consistent window suggests Superman is poised for an HBO Max debut on October 16, 2025, according to Screen Rant's analysis. With a worldwide gross of $614.5 million, Superman's box office triumph naturally raises questions about its early VOD release on August 15, just over a month after its July 11 theatrical launch. James Gunn's rationale: to maximize viewership before the connected Peacemaker Season 2 kicks off. However, this early digital release might subtly tweak the HBO Max schedule. With Peacemaker Season 2 still unfolding, and its finale on October 9th, DC might strategically align Superman's streaming premiere with the show's conclusion, especially since the series leads into Superman's sequel, Man of Tomorrow. Fans are already buzzing about the potential impact of this streaming release on the overall DCU narrative. Will the early VOD availability enhance the viewing experience or create a staggered rollout? The community is eagerly awaiting confirmation and discussing how this move fits into Gunn's grand vision for the interconnected DC universe. Don't go anywhere, because the story behind Superman's box office performance is even more jaw-dropping. Next, we're diving into the numbers that reveal where David Corenswet's Superman ranks among DC's all-time domestic champions. Superman's domestic box office, a near miss for DC's elite. David Corenswet's portrayal of Superman has dominated North American cinemas, but its sprint is slowing as it nears its theatrical end. James Gunn's reboot has carved out a significant domestic slice, securing its spot as the 5th highest-grossing DC movie. However, it narrowly missed breaking into the coveted top 3, falling just short of Wonder Woman's impressive run. Domestic earnings account for a substantial 57.5% of its total gross, and the film continues to add to its tally. In its 9th weekend alone, it pulled in an additional $972K after 63 days. The James Gunn-directed film has amassed $353.59 million domestically. This figure also positions it as the 3rd highest-grossing film of the year within North America. Box Office Mojo data reveals that Superman trails behind Gal Gadot's 2017 hit, Wonder Woman, by approximately $59 million in the domestic market, with Wonder Woman having achieved $412.8 million lifetime. This gap means Superman won't be dethroning Wonder Woman as the third highest-grossing DC movie domestically. Furthermore, surpassing the Batman's $369.3 million domestic haul also appears out of reach for the current DCU reboot. Here's the current domestic ranking. 1. The Dark Knight, $533.3 million. 2. The Dark Knight Rises, $448.1 million. 3. Wonder Woman, $412.5 million. 4. The Batman, $369.3 million. 5. Superman, $353.6 million. Despite not cracking the top 3, the David Corenswet-led film is a financial success, grossing $614.6 million worldwide. The narrative follows Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing as Clark Kent, embodying truth and justice in a world that questions these ideals. Released on July 11, its box office journey has sparked lively debates among fans about its place in DC cinematic history. But the box office numbers are just one piece of the puzzle. Next, we're diving into a seismic announcement from James Gunn that promises to shake the DC universe to its core. DCU's Thanos-Level threat confirmed, Gunn teases unlikely alliance. Prepare yourselves, DC fans, because James Gunn has officially confirmed that the DC universe is gearing up for its first villain on the scale of Marvel's Thanos. This universe-shaking antagonist is on the horizon, and it's set to force an unprecedented team-up. While a Justice League film remains unannounced, this reveal comes as the Superman saga gains momentum, pointing towards a massive crossover event slated for 2027. Gunn, who has been teasing a sequel to Superman but denying it as Superman 2, has unveiled his next directorial project, Man of Tomorrow. The anticipation reached new heights when Gunn, alongside stars David Corenswet and Nicholas Hoult, shared concept art depicting Superman and Lex Luthor in a warsuit, hinting at a potential collaboration between these archenemies. Gunn confirmed this on The Howard Stern Show, stating that Man of Tomorrow will explore a story where Lex Luthor and Superman having to work together to a certain degree against a much, much bigger threat. This imminent threat is described as far more formidable than Lex Luthor's individual capabilities. While Lex is a brilliant adversary, he lacks the cosmic or magical might of supernatural DC villains. The scenario draws parallels to the MCU's Avengers uniting against Thanos, where heroes and even rivals put aside differences for a common cause. Potential candidates for this Thanos-level threat are already fueling fan theories. Darkseid, with his ambition to enslave the multiverse via the anti-life equation, is a prime suspect, though his recent use in the DCEU might make him less likely. Parallax offers a cosmic terror that could unite Earth and intergalactic forces, tying into the Green Lantern franchise. Brainiac, the brilliant collector of worlds, presents a formidable intellectual and technological challenge that could push Superman and Lex to cooperate. Many fans initially expected Brainiac to be the main antagonist of the first Superman film, making his potential arrival in Man of Tomorrow a compelling prospect. The confirmation of this massive threat and the potential alliance between Superman and Lex Luthor has sent shockwaves through the fandom. Discussions are rampant about who this villain could be and how this unexpected partnership will unfold, setting the stage for a truly epic chapter in the DC universe. This revelation is just the tip of the iceberg for James Gunn's plans. Get ready, because we're about to get the inside scoop on the production timeline for Man of Tomorrow and the surprising details of this epic team-up. Man of Tomorrow production starts April 2026. Gunn teases Superman and Lex Luthor alliance. Get ready for an epic saga. Director James Gunn has officially confirmed that production for the highly anticipated DCU film, Man of Tomorrow, is slated to begin in April 2026. This news comes alongside tantalizing plot details, including an unlikely but crucial team-up between Superman and his arch-nemesis, Lex Luthor, as they prepare to face a threat far greater than themselves. The journey toward Man of Tomorrow has been swift, with James Gunn taking the helm for the next Super Family installment. The film's title and a July 9, 2027, release date were announced shortly after, accompanied by stunning concept art shared by Gunn, David Corenswet, and Nicholas Hoult. In a recent interview on Howard Stern's SiriusXM radio show, Gunn elaborated on the plot, confirming that Lex Luthor and Superman having to work together to a certain degree against a much, much bigger threat. He emphasized that the film is as much a Lex movie as it is a Superman movie, expressing his excitement about working with Nicholas Hoult and his connection to the Lex Luthor character. The concept art notably featured Lex Luthor in his iconic warsuit, a powerful armor that has seen varying prominence throughout DC comic history. Its reappearance in promotional material signals a significant role for Luthor, potentially bridging his brilliant intellect with formidable power. The title, Man of Tomorrow, a moniker often associated with Superman himself, hints at a story deeply rooted in the hero's core values and future legacy. While the title has been used in various comic series and even a 2020 animated movie, Gunn's interpretation promises a fresh and compelling narrative. It's worth noting that Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, the next film in the Superman saga, is set for release on June 26, 2026, positioning Man of Tomorrow as a significant follow-up. This confirmation of an April 2026 production start and the central theme of a Superman-Lex Luthor alliance against a colossal threat has ignited fan excitement. The community is eagerly dissecting every hint, anticipating the groundbreaking direction James Gunn is taking the DC universe. And that's just the beginning of the incredible news we have for you today. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap of all these massive DC updates, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a thing. Alright, Scoopers, let's do a super fast recap. Superman is hitting HBO Max around October 16th, following a strong box office run that landed it 5th domestically, just shy of Wonder Woman's record. James Gunn confirmed a Thanos-level villain is coming, forcing an epic Superman and Lex Luthor team-up in Man of Tomorrow, with production starting April 2026. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more daily scoops, ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these massive DC updates, and follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next video.